Good morning, Year Fives. It is Mrs. Osborne here to run you through our RE lesson on Sikhism and to continue to learn about how Sikhs show commitment to God. Today, we're also going to be thinking about this big term, equality, and what it means, firstly, in the Sikh religion, but also for ourselves. Now, today we are going to firstly be looking at the Guru Granth Sahib. And as we learnt last week, this is the Sikh holy book. So please watch the following video to learn more about this holy book. And while you're watching this video, there's two questions that we'd really like you to think about. And that is, can you think of ways in which this holy book is treated with respect? And do you think that treating this holy book in this way shows commitment to God? And why you think that, or why not as well? Now, today's big term that we're looking at is the word equality. And before you read anything else, I'd just like you to pause and have a think about what equality means to you. Now, it's defined as the state of being equal, especially in status, rights, and opportunity. And I'd just like you to think of a time when you felt like something either was equal or was not equal. And I use the word term fair, if you like, in that to make more sense of what this term means. Can you think of a time that you have felt something has been fair or not fair, and why have you felt like that? Now, equality is an important part of Sikh teaching, and it's the teaching that really embed that everyone is equal. They teach that God's love is for everyone, so no one is better than anyone else. Men and women and people from different backgrounds should always be treated in the same way. In the ancient Indian language of Sanskrit, Sewa means helping others. What I want you to think about is, do you think that treating people equally shows commitment to God, and why? And is it a good idea to treat people equally, even if you are not a Sikh, and why or why not? Now, today we'd like you to further research this term equality and actually what it means for you. You've learned a little bit about what it means for Sikhs, but what does this term equality actually mean for you? Once you've done a little bit of research and spoken to the people in your household, we'd like you to write a short speech about the importance of equality for all. And remember, in that speech, try and use emotive language and persuasive language like, I strongly believe, things like that, to really show your passion for equality. Some of you might recognise the young lady in this photo, and her name is Malala, and this photo was taken at the United Nations conference that she spoke at. And at this conference, she spoke about the need for equality for all children all over the world. And I'd just like to read you a very short statement that she said at this United Nations conference. So here I stand, one girl among many. I speak not for myself, but for all girls and boys. I raise up my voice, not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. Those who have to fight for their rights, their right to live in peace, their right to be treated with dignity, their right to equality of opportunity, their right to be educated. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about her or read some of her other speeches, you can go to her website, which is www.malala.org, if you'd like a little bit more information, or if you think this will help you in your short speech. Unfortunately, there are so many places in the world that are still fighting for equality, And what we'd like to know is, what would you say to their governments about equality means to you, and why it is important for our world, why it is important for justice. We would love for you to film these speeches if you can and share them with us on Portfolio, so that we can also see how passionate you all are about equality.